Hey y'all, Chrissy-O here at the studio, and I've been having a wonderful time. We have several recording projects that have been coming into the studio. We've got a artist that is not new to me because I've worked on several of her projects before, but she might be new to you. And her name is Emily. She's absolutely great, just wonderful. We love her. And she has written more music, and we were able to compose her music and bring her into the studio, and we're putting that process together for her, so everything's going to sound great, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy her sound. Don't pay any attention to the wires in the back. I've done a lot of stuff, rearranging some things. We got a lot of things going on. One of the things I wanted to tell you guys about is I have been MIA for a rather while for a good reason, and I'll tell you. Sometimes, you know, we need to take breaks from people, and we need to take breaks from life, and we need to take breaks from certain situations that either intentionally or unintentionally we put ourselves in that stress us out. And it's not good. It's not good for anybody to be in a place of just stress and depression and that kind of thing. So I'm glad that, you know, I recognized some things early, and I was able to overcome some situation and circumstances that I had been going through. Nothing too terrible, but at least I was able to work that out and figure out what I was best needed for and what I was best suited for. And that goes with anything that you have throughout your life. It's never a good idea to say yes to everything. It's just not. I'm a very helpful, very empathetic and sympathetic person when it comes to people and people who have had hardships in life, because let's face it, my life has been very difficult. But with that being said, I never wanted anybody to be in a situation of where they couldn't find some kind of resource of help or peace, or somebody that actually gave a crap about them to help them out. I think that's why in letting a piece of something go, it was a little difficult in the beginning, but it was okay. I thought, oh, some huge weights lifted off my shoulders now, I'm gonna be okay. And you know what? If you do the same thing, you're gonna be okay too. So just do like the Frozen girls, let it go. So when I talk about music being my therapy, it truly really is. I mean, besides, I don't even know anything other than music, really. Brought up in music my whole entire life from age 2. I've toured with my family, play multiple instruments, and I sing. I do all kinds of stuff. I do mix mastering engineering here. By the way, if you need any kind of services for mix mastering engineering, song composition, whatever, we have a full recording studio here in a band that, you know, to do whatever, just, you know, look me up, musicandmorestudio.com. And also I'm on Fiverr and ACX for voiceover work and stuff. What I found that I was also missing, that I really enjoyed doing, besides music and audio mix mastering engineering, working with all these great artists and original artists, was the radio and the podcast shows. I had done that for so many years and had a huge broad base of listeners. I enjoyed the interviews that I did and just worked with some genuinely great people that I really found out that, hey, I really miss doing the podcast and radio show. Now, I had dabbled in doing working with some other things and stuff, and you know, you find what works and you find what doesn't, and sometimes you just have to let certain things go and be good with it and be okay with it, right? It doesn't mean you're angry or anything. You just, there's a piece that you thought you needed and then you find out you didn't. We're all like that. We're all human. But I really wanted to go back into the podcasting and the radio bit. So that's kind of in the works. So I'm trying to work on that a little bit. And also showcasing a little bit more about what we do here at the studio. Now, if you're not into music and you're not into video editing and you're not into voiceover work and you're not into recording and having conversations with musicians and, you know, just the wild antics and craziness that goes on inside of a studio, then that's cool too. You know, you can scroll and search and look whatever you want to look at. That's fine. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm good. I've been MIA for a couple of weeks. You've seen some shorts and some things that I've posted. I'm for sure you guys saw that we were back at Disney again. That's my place to escape away from reality. I'm not a Disney blogger, vlogger, live streamer by any means. I never was and I never will be. It's just my place to escape because I really enjoy going to Florida. We have family there and I really enjoy going to the Disney World parks. I don't enjoy the politics of it. I don't enjoy anything else about it. But there's just something nostalgic about walking into a park where you don't have to look at the time and you can just do whatever it is that you want to do and kind of be a kid again, which at my age would be nice to be a kid again. But here we are, and I digress. I'm really kind of just interested in seeing what you guys like. I mean, content for me is very random. I work all the time, so I put out what I can put out at the time, and I post what I post, and if you follow, you follow. It's great. So I'm back on Twitter again, and all that is, you know, okay at the time being. So we're good with that, and we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all kinds of things. I love just talking with and dealing with people and everyday people and just having a good time and being good to everybody, because for me it's what it's all about, is being good at the end of the day, trying to help people. Everybody you help, they're not going to help you back, and there's a lot of selfish people out in the world, and that's just something that we all have to learn to live with and that we all have to learn to deal with. My outlet for that is write a freaking song about it, put some music to it, and just roll on with the punches. So you probably will see a lot more musical content on some of my playlists, and that's fine. You'll see studio stuff, you'll see different types of traveling places and things, because I will randomly say, hey, I'm going to this place, or hey, I'm going to that place, and then I just do it. As far as the podcast and radio show, it's in the works. I'm thinking really, really, really hard about it, just for me. I was going to work on some other things, but I realized that, you know, certain things that are not my niche, that are not my, per se, expertise, I don't need to do. And I don't need to pair up with anybody when I've been doing things kind of solo on my own for so many years. So if you have any suggestions about what topics you would like to learn about, or interviews you would like to hear, or different things, just let me know. And we're just going to roll on from there and just do the best we can. That's all I can do. What I do want to mention, and I know I just said it, and no, I'm not a Disney vlogger, blogger, whatever. What I do want to mention is that, yes, I do love Disney, and yes, I do love to go. You may see some Disney content here and there, all over the place. Who knows? It's going to sneak its way in there, because that's just who I am. I'm a random person searching for my pursuit of happiness, because life in itself will just completely get you down some days. The people in life will get you down some days, and everybody needs some type of outlet or some type of refuge or escape from what you have to deal with. I do deal with the special needs population. I have children of my own who have special needs of great significance. So we're finding that little fine line. We're walking that little fine line. But I don't want my randomness either to bore you guys greatly or to death, because I don't think my life is all that fascinating. And I don't think I'm as great of a creator as some other people on here. But my job is to make sure that you guys are okay and that you're doing well. And that if you do have issues like depression, anxiety, or worse, then you can get the help that you need, because mental health is a really big deal. And the way things have been going in the world lately have been very frustrating. They've been very heartbreaking and just at times unbearable for some. So my heart completely goes out to all of you. I hope you will enjoy any of the randomness that you see here, and I hope that you'll take time to subscribe and follow, and just whatever makes you happy is going to make me happy, because it's all about the pursuit of happiness. So let me see what I can dig up for you guys today. That's my rambling.